Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long goes 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long goes 1975.
This is Where Time Stood Still on the Amiga, released by Ocean. Only it was never released on the Amiga. This was an isometric survival horror exploration game that was released for the Spectrum and the Atari ST in 1988 and MS-DOS. It was never released on the Amiga. It might be apparent to everyone else why it wasn't released on the Amiga. I honestly don't know. Surely it would have been able to do it. Obviously released by Ocean, but developed by those guys there. Denton Designs, who were royalty, at least on the ZX Spectrum. And the other great game that's quite similar to this they did on the Spectrum was The Great Escape, because obviously it's an action adventure game. It has a very limited interface because obviously you can pick up items. You can see them there on the right of the bird who's about to get trampled by the mammoth. But yeah, so why was this never released on the Amiga? I honestly don't know. Basically, oh, that's the actual box art in here. A little bit cold there. How did some of this box art, you know, slip through when they released it? Because these were games aimed at kids. But that's not the worst example. There you go, Where Time Stood Still. Copyright 1988 to 2014 Ocean Software. So this is a port of the Atari ST. Pretty much a one-to-one port from what I can tell. Apart from the intro at the start, which we saw a bit of, which is done in the style of a 1950s comic book, but is basically just the game advertisements of the time. My brother had it on the ZX Spectrum back in the day, absolutely loved it, and I'm pretty sure he completed it. I loved it, I just didn't have a Scooby what I was doing, but I do have a gameplay of it now. It absolutely cleaned up. It was a 1 to 8K game only, I believe. So also this never came out on the Commodore 64, but that's to do with how the Commodore 64's processor handled isometric 3D or something, I think. Anyway, so it's basically inspired by or a homage to classic sort of stop animation live action movies such as was it The Land That Time Forgot? Loved that movie as a kid. And then the other one, which was the sequel, which is The People That Time Forgot. So basically you are flying over the Himalayas and you crash in a remote plateau part of it, and basically you all survive. There's 4 of you, there's multiple characters, obviously. You can switch between them item wise, but I don't think you can switch characters. That just happens as each individual inevitably dies, which you'll be seeing some of that. But yeah, the area is populated by prehistoric creatures and tribes. So there's dinosaurs and there's cavemen who happen to be cannibals, and you must guide your party of 4 survivors, the pilot Janet and her 3 passengers, to safety, avoiding dinosaurs, cannibals and natural dangers. Boulders, basically boulders. You're not going to see much, but since I found out that this is on the Amiga, I have to have a quick gameplay. So let's press fire. The music's fantastic. I sincerely doubt that the music sounded like that. Alright, show your volume there, game. Sounded that good on let's go! F1 for German. Still quite cold apparently. Yeah, the music sounded like that on the Atari ST. Whether this is just a more, you know, Amiga jazzed up version of a similar tune, I don't know, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good, right. So there we are. My character, who I am at the moment, I am not Janet. There's the plane crash. As you can see, it's isometric. It's quite small. My character, his top health, which is green, and has a barbell next to it, is therefore strength. Underneath that red, which has a plate and a knife and fork, would be hunger, and then pterodactyl, and beneath that yellow would be ammunition, because I've got a revolver. Oh, it's got that weird, the direction things kind of hold your pad at an angle. Why does it sound like the song, The Race? Was it by Yellow? Right, anyway, to the right of that information is, I have no idea what that clock digit does, but next to that is the day it is, and next to that is the sun, because it has a day and night cycle. So yeah, sun, and then obviously the moon, and the screen will change colour. So it's essentially monochromic, like it was on the Spectrum. which I would say looks better than this. Right, so we press space, we get this little limited menu here. These are each of our characters. I am currently him. I press fire on him. We can see what he's got in his inventory. Well, no, he's got nothing, but I'm standing by that. So I'm going to pick that up, and I'm going to move it there. And then I've got it. And then use item. I'm assuming it's food. And then if we come out, look how quickly his bloody food kicks down. Use item. I don't know what it is. Right, that does nothing. Who else have we got and what do they have? Obviously there'll be extra things you can pick up along the way. This short guy, right, he's got a clock. There you go, night cycle. Use item. It's about 9 o'clock. All the interactions of the characters will appear in speech bubbles in the top left hand corner of the screen, and they will begin to whine a lot. You can't give instructions to people to stay behind though, as far as I can tell, which is a bit annoying because there will be a lot of cheap deaths. So yeah, this is just a bit of a get out of my way, fucking, to show you kind of what the game is about. But then to be fair, I didn't really show you much more than this when I played it on the Spectrum. Yoink. Right. They printed a full map in one of the Spectrum magazines, didn't they? And I can't remember how big the game area is, but it's reasonably sizable. Whether or not it's bigger than The Great Escape, I would have thought, I'll have a gameplay of that, possibly it would be, because the nature of it. We're in prehistoric time. Right, so stand by an item. What is it? So what is it? Boom. Right, so I'm going to use item. I don't know what it is. Is it food? Stuff doesn't look like food. Hey Janet, I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. That did nothing. What does this do? The goggles, they do nothing. Points to the quote. Use item. I would have liked sound effects. I don't know if you can toggle them. As I said, this is well, it's not homebrew because it existed on the Atari ST. It's just a port. Everyone gets in my way. It's just like real life. Over sure. Can't remember though, because obviously in the box art you've got a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I can't remember if there are any in the game. I mean, crikey, Jarrett. Crikey, Jarrett, I'm thirsty. Right, well, if we come across any other food, I'll walk you. Actually, I can. So how do I give shit to other people? It's day 2. To be fair, I'd be thirsty or hungry at this point because we haven't eaten shit or drunk shit for 2 days. It's a very jolly soundtrack considering that this is, like I said, basically survival horror. Yoink. I do remember there are a lot of cheap boulder deaths. What's over Shah? There's a village as well, isn't there, with this tribe of people who want to eat us. Because that's what I want to do. Piss off. I'm fucking hungry and thirsty too. Don't hear me complaining, do you? No, I suck it up. Right. Not over there. Music's got a bit of a small loop though. Still can't complain. This shouldn't even be on the Amiga. It was never intended to be on the Amiga, I should say. If you played this on the Spectrum and or Atari ST and MS-DOS, which would have been shit back then, let's be honest, I'd love to know what you think. Oh! I was just about to blow your tits off, mate, because you were lagging. I thought you were like a tribal bloke or something. Right. Stole that from Temple of Doom, but I can't stay mad at you. I love Temple of Doom. Alright, if we find something, you can have help. What's happened to him? Oh, he's fallen through the bridge! You did steal that from Temple of Doom. Look at Janet go. She's fearless. So that's cool. Is there like a number of times you could walk across the bridge before you trigger that? Possibly. There's boulders and shit here. We're going to go past this. They come down that ramp. Alright, Janet. Oh, it's another ramp. Was that a ramp? Does it go to the same place? I don't know. I'm trying to get a lay of the land. Oh, waterfall. Isn't it beautiful? It looks just like real life. Well, jump in, mate. Go on. So there's a river. I haven't seen anything that's trying to eat us yet. And that goes for both the people and the dinosaurs. I was going to say monsters, but they're not monsters. I'm not a monster, Tim. Points for the quote. Night 2. Oh! Well, there you go. Jarrett's dead. Thanks for that. Right, do I not automatically... What's going on? It did say it's a bit buggy. Right, I've selected, you can select other characters then, so I am now Janet. So then you would jump between characters, I guess. Then if you find food, then you can... Oh, what's that? Well, we're on the floor, so that's no good. Then yeah, you jump between characters, you walk over the food, you pick it up, and you use it. And that character, therefore, is healed. She's hungry. Right. Okay, you're starting to get on my tits a tad, music. I'm not going to lie. We should have gone up the big stone ramp. I apologise that bugger all is happening. To be fair, bugger all happened on the Spectrum version. Well, it's not that bugger all happens. It's that you have to know where to go, what to do, and how to progress. To jump into a game like this, because like I said, this was a big deal back then. Jump into a game like this, you know, for the purpose of a really quick gameplay. It's not the best way to do it. I know, I'm you. Who are you telling unless you're breaking the fourth wall? I got run. We've got run. This changes everything. And I've got fire. Right. We're going up Shah. Look at that. She's a friggin' athlete. Where was that fish? Was it a fish? I don't know. Can I fall off? Has this achieved anything? And where's the bird this feather came from? What's that? I think it's probably just a rock, isn't it? I've been hit. I know I shot you. Sorry, that was my bad. That's on me. Sorry. I don't remember it being as sparse as this. Gosh, I'm very tired. Did we just sit down? I don't know. How do you rest? There you go. Are we resting? Is anything going up? Yes, your green bar's going up because we're sat down. There you go, see? Doing fuck all. It's a useful thing. Your parents were wrong. Where did that come from? That was a bit random. Right, let's make a move. Why? We didn't really recoup anything. I don't know where I'm going, I'm not gonna lie. Have I been this way? Oh shit! Heck, Gloria, I'm what? Dead? Shit! Maybe not run on these bits. Oh! I'm still alive! Oh, at least it's generous with the ammunition. That's a bit close, isn't it? Where's the village? I should have looked up a map before I jumped into this. Like I said, a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for this. Not this version, because this version never existed. Well, I don't know, maybe I should have YouTubed a video and see what people think of this. I literally just saw the ROM, and I had a nagging memory, even as a kid, that it wasn't on the Amiga, because obviously my brother would have had it, my twin brother, not my older brother. Right, hang on. Well, I can't pick that up. It's right there. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm not dead, but I can't move. It did say it was buggy. Right, let's quit and have another go, and I'm going to go straight up the ramp at the start this time. Right, new game. Okay. Let's go! F1 for German. Fire. Right, there was nothing over here, was there? Is that just a bit of plane wreckage? Can I pick it up? I don't know if I'm going in the exact same... Oh yeah, I am going in the exact same direction. Oh, never mind, I'm plumb tired. Right, space. I'm going to give that to you. Then obviously if she dies, it's a waste, isn't it? So yeah, it's not your standard just walk around like head over heels game, because obviously we got this interface and stuff going on. Alright, thank you. Thank you! Oh, pterodactyl. So we have to go across the bridge then, do we? think we do. I don't think this goes anywhere. Apparently only one other person is capable of running. Well, you're on your own, kids. Smoke them if you got them. Right, don't fall through the hole. I'm going back to see if you fall through the hole. Come on. Fuck it. God, no one follows. You fell through the hole off screen again, you fucking plum tard. I know that a boulder comes on the right, so we're going to go on the left. Night time. Well, I guess that counts as some colour, doesn't it? No. Like, it makes me all nervous and pensive because, like, literally the boulders just come out of nowhere. There's that thing. What is it? Why has he got no... He's got no bloody holes. Is he just... Well, no, I'm the same character, aren't I? I don't know what's going on. No Scooby. Literally no Scooby. Is that... Well, I can't pick it up if it is anything. I can't change character, can I? Is that because they're off screen? Yeah. Right, well, I'm sorry I've essentially bored the tits off you, but maybe I should have looked up a map. Oh! Am I dead? Oh, you let me change now, will you? It's the jazz sounding pensive moment. And then it starts again. The drums sound awesome on my sexy new speakers. Right. I'm going to have to YouTube an Atari ST version of this to see how it sounded. I'm very curious. Ugh, same mistake. Well, that bit there is just too jolly. Jovial. I don't know. Happy. Maybe I should stop running. Maybe that will make things slightly easier. Oh! Yeah. Run. Same thing. Oh, no, I was going to say I got holes to put stuff. Awkward. Does it only... I think it only offers you the slots. Awkward again. If it's something you can pick up. And clearly, that's just a rock in them. Daytime. Right, boulders come down there. Ooh. Yoink. Oh, there he is. There's my corpse. Do you see that? Still there, hasn't been picked off. Oh, it's the... Yep, it's the river. Can I... Aye, this is dangerous, isn't it? Yes. I thought it was solid. In my defence, I thought it was solid. Last bloke. Where are you then? Oh, he's up char. Careful. I'm assuming the more I run, the more it affects. It's that rock bit. We don't need to go there. My stamina, the way it drops, because obviously I'm exercising. Exercise is bad, kids. Don't do it. Right. Well, I've completely undersold this game. Again, as I said, it was never released on the Amiga, but you get the impression. There's a look up some gameplays of the Spectrum version, but not mine. If you want to know like what it's about, because it is a classic. Right, no. No, I don't know. I need a map. I also need a bloody Scooby of what I'm doing in this. I mean, it does seem like the area's quite large, doesn't it? I've got no perception of height though. What or where I could go could kill me, if you know what I mean. Hey, it's the waterfall. So I've been here before. Oh shitballs. There you go, where time stood still on the Amiga 2014, based on the game released on the Spectrum Atari ST MS-DOS by Ocean and done by Denton Designs in 1988. As always, I'd love to know what you think of this. If you played this version or you played any of the other versions, trust me, it's a great game. I just haven't got a bloody clue where I'm going. Anyway, as always, I'd love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.